All right. What's up, everyone? How are you doing, Echo? How has your day been? Let's get a hi from Loki while we're at it. Yeah, 'cause you're already here, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. You can have it. You're already here, aren't you? Oh, shit. Why is that doing that? Okay. You can have it. Oh, that's why. There we go. I was like, why did it do that? All right, let's reset that. How are you guys doing? What's up, Echo? That was really weird. I definitely did not realize that I had the page open still in the background, and it doubled up on the sound for a moment, which was really awkward and weird. I didn't think that was going to happen. Let me see here. I want to see if I pop up, which I don't think I do. Let me find out. I want to do some searching around. I want to test this. How's your day been going? I'm going to refresh this page real quick. So what I'm doing is I'm starting every stream with checking on both the FF14 pages under the live section to see if my stream pops up, because I want to try to troubleshoot and figure out why it's not coming up. And the best way to do that will be through just trial and error, really. Like, it's the only way I know how to go about kind of experimenting with that whole thing. Chilling. I'm doing pretty good. Did you have to work today or anything like that? Yeah, like right now what I'm doing is I'm double checking to see if my stream comes up in the lives of either game to see where it pops up potentially, which I don't know if it is right now, to be honest. Like, it's not in that page. And let's see here. Let me check the other one more time. I might also check a little later because I don't know necessarily how their live works. Like, maybe it takes a few minutes. I don't entirely know. Yeah, because I don't see it in either one. It's okay. It's fine. You didn't have to work today? That's good. That's good. All right. We're going to start. So, what is going on in the... If I want to do 3 hells? No, I'm good. I'm good on doing the 3 hells. So we're going to continue the story. We're going to see what's going on, where we left off. We ran into some of the Asians, and they were kind of testing my power to kind of see what I'm capable of and everything. So hopefully we run into them some more, or hopefully not. We don't run into them even some more. Either one really is a bonus. But yeah. Ugh. Oh, there's dialogue on this one for once. How does the sound quality sound, by the way, Echo? Does it sound better than how it used to be?
Requests our assistance.
They request our assistance.
Concerning
Maelstrom.
the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume.
If I remember correctly, the Maelstrom is Limsa Lominsa.
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
Yes, very good. I am glad. Do you hear any kind of static or anything like that, or any kind of background noise at all? Because like I do have fans and all that kind of running, so I want to make sure that that noise is as limited as possible on the stream. I did work today, but at the same time I didn't. Like, I had to be on set and everything, but I also like didn't do anything. Like, I got there, we sat around. They technically only needed us there for my car or our cars, and they didn't even use the cars. So we were essentially just there for insurance today. So that was kind of interesting to go about doing that and everything. Yeah. So we were there. I got there at what? 10:30. I got there at 10:30 and I left around 12 or 2. So not too long, 4 hours. Everything sounds good so far? Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear. If anything comes up, let me know, because I want to make sure I'm improving things as I go. That's going to be a big thing that I'm trying to fix when going through all this. So that's the biggest challenge. What sort of peril? Okay.
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa.
It is Limsa Lominsa, how it's called. Oh yeah, super easy day. Like I just sat around on my phone going through TikTok for like 2 or 3 hours. That's all I pretty much did the entire time. It was really chill. It was kind of nice, honestly. They're awakening Titan? Why are they awakening Titan?
Our task will be to slay the primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor.
Okay, so we're gonna deal with
They are
Titan.
no strangers
Hey,
to
my
how the
FC called
kobolds
it.
can wreak.
They were like, "Are you on Titan yet?" I'm like, "I think I'm close."
Reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the seawall, wreaking untold devastation.
Okay, so
There,
Titan's
by
causing
the
trouble.
grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries
Oh, that's right,
never
because
hired
Limsa is
able
dealing
to
with
fend
two
them
different
off.
things. They're dealing with Titan as well as Leviathan. So they have double trouble. That's kind of shitty on their part.
Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
I don't like what is up with all these beast tribes wanting to always summon the primals. Like I guess that I know I get I get that the primals are their gods and all that, but like don't the primals attack them as well technically?
So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
Yeah, we could never get rid of the primals. That's a problem.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings
that makes
us
sense.
to the matter at hand.
Okay.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan.
I know Titan's dangerous and he's a pain in the ass to fight. There is that.
A modestly named company of heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
So am I gonna have to go look for these company of heroes that disappeared 5 years ago?
Expect the worst.
Is that what I'm gonna be needing to do?
The
I
Maelstrom's
don't
help
know.
is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched.
That's a
Pity
problem
the
right there.
kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs.
Let's try it.
Peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
I mean, if only we could have a peaceful solution, but I feel like
The
with
echo will
primals,
not
it's
avail you this
never
time, I fear.
peaceful. It's
If
always
you
like
are to
some kind of
survive,
issue that
your
happens.
steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
I am no coward. I will take the job.
So you will accept?
Of course I'll accept.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa without Yastola, can we, Minfilia?
I mean, you can. It just might not end well. That's all. But you know, that's tomatoes. We could deal with that issue when
May I
it
ask
comes
that
up.
of you, Yastola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory.
Very good. Very good.
You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar.
Loki! Chill your face, Loki. Jeez.
Thancred,
I am all about
go
the
to the
FF14.
Grand
How are you doing,
tell
Silent?
them of our plight and...
Yeah, I'm just
Arioge, send word to
replaying through the
students
story
of
right now and just
Valesian,
chilling.
And Alfino, if you would. Papalimo,
I'm a bit confused on the
compile
story.
all the
It's
information we have on
redoable if
Titan, little
already
though
done
it
on
may
the same
be.
character. It is, Echo. So the way that the game works, I'll show you once I get out of this cutscene how it works. But like essentially what they do is you can replay the story with any character. It doesn't have to only be done with the character that you did it on, which is kind of nice. And it gives you the ability to kind of re-experience the story if there's pieces that you don't remember or anything like that, which is really cool. So like what I'm going through right now is the New Game Plus. So it's like kind of like what a lot of games do nowadays, where like once you beat the game, you can do New Game Plus and like replay the story, but at your current level. But unlike usual New Game Pluses where the content is harder, this New Game Plus is more just like you get to replay the story and it's just you can blaze through it and have a good time. Silence is here. didn't know. Oh, I was talking to someone that was in TikTok chat since they were saying hi. So the way this works is if, let's say, I suspend this for right now, for example, because I can just go back into it really easily, which is kind of nice. They have the New Game Plus, and they have all the main story. So all of these are the ones that I'm trying to go through and finish before Endwalker, which comes out in August or November. Sorry, I don't know why I was thinking August. They have all the raids, which these are all connected to the story as well. So ideally, I want to try to replay these as well. And then they have like little side story quests, which these aren't necessarily directly connected, but just like any Final Fantasy game, the story is connected to some degree. You have your job quests, because the really cool thing that they do with this game is every job has its own story that you can go through and experience. So like you kind of go through that and play all that and everything. You have your healers, your DPS, your crafters, and your gatherers. So like everyone has their story, and you can replay all of them at any time, which is really fun. So right now I'm kind of right here right now. I'm about halfway through the first expansion, which is the longest expansion. It's also the slowest of all the expansions, arguably, in my opinion, just because it was the first expansion that came back after their whole mess up that they had. Yeah, they have a tab for it, which is fantastic. So it's like, it's one of those where it's like, if let's say I remember all the story, but like this part right here, part 4, I can look up what's in part 4, you know, on the wikis and all that really easily. Or even I can just click on it and it'll kind of give me a quick rundown of what's happening. And I could be like, oh, I don't entirely remember that piece of the story. Let me replay that. So right now I'm going through and just doing it all because I want to be able... 6.0, the expansion that's coming out in November, is going to be the culmination of all of these expansions that have happened over the past 8 years now, 7 years, something like that. So they're going to be closing off a lot of the stories, finishing them up, and they're going to be leading towards a new story slowly as they go towards 8.0. So I want to make sure that I remember the story as much as possible. That way when I get to 6.0, I'm fresh and ready to go. But yeah, I'm going like that. It's one bonus thing with YouTube, like versus TikTok. I could multi-stream technically, so I'm streaming on TikTok for the discoverability aspect. That way people come and check me out and everything, and then streaming here on YouTube. And then eventually, if I figure out the whole YouTube thing, maybe I'll even add Facebook into that whole mix as well, and just multi-stream on both platforms, because you are allowed to do that as a platform, which is really cool. Hey Echo on TikTok. Hi Echo on stream. Okay, so I need to go talk to Rasha Tariki. I don't know who that is. I don't remember. That's the other thing. I don't remember any of the story, and that's really challenging. So that's the biggest reason why I'm re-going through and replaying the story, because why not, you know? The biggest thing I'm going to be dealing with figuring out is, like, which I think will take me a little bit, is figuring out why my live stream doesn't pop up in the FF14 game category, which isn't a huge deal at the moment because of the fact that most people don't know about the game category on YouTube. So like that's not a big deal, but I want to make sure I figure it out by the time that it becomes more of a commonplace thing. So like something I'm going to try to do probably like halfway through my stream. Each stream is go through. So TikTok's live is is it? I don't know if it is. I'm not sure how fast TikTok's goes, to be honest, because I just went live on both at the same time. Yeah, I'm just using the TikTok for the discoverability aspect because that's what a lot of people do, and it makes sense really. It's one of those where it's like, why wouldn't you do it? You know, you have that accessibility there for a reason. But yeah, like I was saying, like I can kind of show you what I'm kind of just talking about. The thing that I'm wanting to figure out is this, where when I go to gaming.youtube.com, which, you know, I guess this is a good time to be able to even do it right now, really. I think they're still working on refining their system a little bit, because like right now, one thing, for one, I don't know why, but for some reason they have two different Final Fantasy categories in their section. I don't know why. They have this one and then they have this one. The lower one, the one that's FF Online right here, is the one that has the majority of the subscribers on it. It's more the mainstay one. But you, like when I go to this, the first one, you'll notice there's a handful of people that's streaming, but like none of them, I'm not in there at all. And then when I go to this other one, which is the one that I'm actually streaming to, because I know, because I checked it, when I go into here, I'm not on this one either for some reason, and I don't know why entirely I'm not in either. So I'm looking at both. I'm making sure I'm keeping myself informed so that way I can know what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm not in here. I'm not in here right now. And when I go into my studio dashboard to check that out, which I'm going to see if I can try to make a clip of this later and then post it on Twitter and tag support, tag all those guys and figure out what's going on. Like when I go to my dashboard right here, where I can like watch my stream and like the kind of the information for it, like it shows that I have this. It shows that I'm under the gaming. It has the name. It has, you know, all the things that I should be having. It has proper tags for FF14, FF14, all that stuff. So I don't know entirely why it's doing that when it shows all the things and like a lot of other region. Yeah, there's a lot of other regions in this section, which makes sense. So, but yeah, I'll leave it at that for right now on that topic. But it'll be something I'm gonna check every stream because I want to kind of figure out what instigates it. Because when I was streaming, not streaming, when I was on Twitter the other day, when the head of gaming, FFwiz, I can't remember what his actual name is, but his handle is FFwiz on Twitter, was talking to someone. Somebody mentioned that they had the same experience where like I think they were like saying like 6 out of 7 times or 7 out of 10 times like their name didn't pop up in the category and they didn't know why. And he actually responded to them directly and was like, hey, that shouldn't be a thing. If that happens, ping me, let me know, and I'll DM you and help you figure out what's going on because that shouldn't be happening. So I think what I'm going to do is every stream I have, I'm going to check in my live stream both of those pages. I'm going to show my screen showing what it looks like, and then I'm going to make a clip of it. And then every time I have that issue, I'm going to post it on Twitter, ping them until I get an answer because like that shouldn't be a thing. We're going to fix it. That's the goal. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with a personnel officer. I mean, I'm already enlisted. Unless you are the guest we are told to expect. Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The Kobolds have once again summoned Titan, a little over a moon ago. We began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Agomor. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Alright. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Rari. On behalf of Liminsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Rari personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sangans and the Kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. What? Leave me alone. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. Why can't we just go find them? Isn't that an option? So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. Okay. Okay. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The Kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalcracy Thalacracy, I don't even know what that word says, make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep their own lands and that no blood would be shed. And was it not the Limencians who violated this agreement? Dissatisfied with their lot, shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what he has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right to say it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon your swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and return of security of Limsa citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. That is Y'shtola. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Rari? We got this. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. I'm kind of curious, like, I'll mention it afterwards, that the Kobolds would summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiations. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. And I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. I mean, if we're going to look for the mercenaries that defeated him, why don't we have them do it? The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still alive. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenoska. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. Oh, okay. When you find him, mayhaps you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Okay. So we're going to split up and we're going to see who can find who. Let's go. Okay. We gotta go speak to Trachtoom. These names, you guys. Yeah, that's all I could say. I'm always going to find the names amusing to a degree, and I will continue making up names for them because half the names I cannot say in any way, shape, or form, and it's ridiculous. Let's check it again. But what I was saying, Echo, was I'm curious if Tiny ever had the similar issue where when she's live, if her stream ever didn't show up in the game category because it's such a new section, like it's still a work in progress. I'm trying to remember who is it, which mount, who is this mount? This is like, what's his face? It's like the giant robot dude, but I can't remember what his name is. Oh man, why can I not remember it? I mean, we'll get to him ever. I mean, no, that's fair. Like, to be honest, like, I don't think anybody really checks right now because, like, oh, I'm going completely the wrong way. Because, like, that whole category, gaming category section is very new. Like, they've kind of mentioned that it's there, but I don't think they've officially, like, released it and been like, hey, guys, this is a thing. Like, the way I found out about it was the head of gaming on YouTube mentioned it on his Twitter, but he never said it was out. He was just like, keep your eyes out on this link and watch out for it because it's a thing, or it will be a thing eventually. Just because YouTube gaming live section is confusing and hard to find. I mean, it's not that hard. I was in there earlier, and like, outside of like my stream not popping up in the game category that I was looking at, like, it was actually very simple. Like, or at least I personally found it very simple. Like let me show you. Like, for me, like, I personally found it very simple. Like, if I go into gaming.youtube.com, for example, and I'm like, I want to go, let's say Grand Theft Auto, because that is your go-to kind of game that you enjoy watching, Echo. So we'll use that as an example. Like, The moment I go to youtube.gaming, which is that main page for live streams, gaming, all that stuff, it immediately shows top streams or top games. So like, just like Twitch, this is no different, right? It shows all the games that are streaming. I find whatever game I want to be. So let's say I want to be looking at GTA 5, for example. Right at the top, live streams. You click on that, and it shows all the live streams that are currently live right now. Same thing, like, moment I'm on that page, it shows videos that are related to that content. It shows recent VODs, anything that's related, and things that are similar to it. So like, I don't know, to me, I find it very like I think it personally works really well. It just needs a little bit of refinement in terms of making sure all the content is where it needs to be, is what I personally think. What's up, Chaos? Imagine getting famous off Roblox. I mean, you know, Roblox is crazy. It's like, it's super popular for some reason, and I'll never personally understand why. Like, I've seen little tidbits of gameplay on it, and it's like, it's weird. I think a lot of time people think of YouTube as a place to search for a vid and stuff and not streaming, so it'll take time for sure before you can... Yeah, no, 100%, but like, that's the thing, like, perception is the thing that always changes over time with everything, you know what I mean? Like, you could say, like, if you think of like search engines, for example, like 20 years ago or like 15 years ago or whatever it was, you like the primary search engine would have been like Ask Jeeves or like, what is it, like Ask Jeeves or Yahoo. Like, you would have never thought of like Google as a primary search engine. Now this day, like nowadays, Google is the main thing. Like, you would never be like, oh yeah, I use Ask Jeeves, I use Yahoo to search. Nah, you go to Google, and those perceptions change all the time. So like, I do agree with you that it will take time, and it's just a matter of those things to happen. At least when I went to YouTube, it told me right up top that you see. That's awesome. Like, that's amazing that it does that. Like, right, like that's the other thing I've noticed. Like the people I subscribe to, the moment they're live, if I go to the homepage, they're on my home screen because they're people that I subscribe to. So like, they're the ones that I want to be watching. So like, I do find that kind of cool, because like Twitch doesn't do that. They kind of give it to you on the side a little bit. They're like, hey, there's this little tiny side area where you're like your friends are live. I'm like, cool, thanks. Just so you know, your other live is just you with no background or nothing. My other live? What do you mean my other live? Are you talking about my TikTok? Lay down your burden, son. Oh, I don't even know the... Oh, what just happened? Is that a sub? Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. It was a sub. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I think it's supposed to be like... It is. So like, I was kind of mentioning it to Echo a little earlier. So the way I have it set up is a lot of people use... Quick hi, as I'm not home with some... Oh, it's all good. What's up? Yeah, so like, what I'm doing is, like, a lot of people use TikTok as their discoverability platform. So like, I'll go live on TikTok and put like a background on it saying, hey, I'm live on YouTube, come watch me. That way, like, if they want to just watch me talk aimlessly and have no context, they're more than welcome to hang out in the TikTok live stream. But if they want to come and actually engage and talk and see what's going on and all of that, that's where then going to the YouTube live stream comes into play, because then you can come and hang out and do all those kind of things, and that's where it's key. You're gonna say something, Venture, or just keep on staring? You want to know about the company of heroes? Yeah, I heard you were part of them. Ah, L's. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tratch, I'm gonna call him Tratch, was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you wanted to know? All the things. TikTok also gives you some extra interaction to keep the conversation. That's true. I mean, like, I will say it is harder to interact with the TikTok chat though, Chaos, because like, one, it's like a secondary chat and it's not connecting to the YouTube chat, so then the YouTube chat doesn't know what's going on. So it's mostly there as a way to get people to be like, hey, let's come and see what's going on over on YouTube. And it works. Like, I'm sure you've probably seen a Chaos. Like, there's so many streamers that do it with Twitch. The thing is, with Twitch, you're kind of pushing that boundary a lot more, because technically with Twitch, you can get in trouble for that. Gah! So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal? Yes, yes I do. And more specifically, Titan. Also, why is he in his underwear? Let me guess, you mean the bastard Titus? No, not Titus. I mean, we could fight Titus, but I'm pretty sure he's from FF10. Oh, if only you'd have seen it there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the old boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit ye, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. Titus. We're gonna call him Titus now, you guys. Or, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero. I'll have you know, the people around here sing my praise. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beetle Titus. Yes, Titus. Well, too bad, cause now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that I've made a nest by the windmill just south of here, eh? Do that and we'll talk. Why do I have to kill rats? Rats just to get an answer about Titan. I mean, that's an easy trade. So I'll go for it. It's a worth trade to me, I think, personally. So let's go looking around here. Where are the rats? They're this way. Hi, rats. Hi, rats. Where are they? They're back here. Okay. A rat nest. Get them. They're all gonna get one-shotted. Nah. I always say they're gonna get one-shotted, but then I remember, wait. I'm a level 50 warrior. I'm not. Oh, there's more. There's more. Get them. Oh. Well, the wind spirit died. Bye, Manticoras. The Manticores are like, here, I'm gonna come battle you guys because, you know, I think I can come up against you guys. And then they regret their life choices. And, yeah. Alright, let's see if he's willing to give me some information now that I killed some rats. Because, you know, rats are important to kill to get an answer out of someone. See, the other thing I'm curious about, to be honest, Chaos, and even Echo, the thing I'm curious is I wonder if YouTube had something ingrained in their system where, like, you have to, like, get 100 subscribers before you can appear on the game categories. Because, like, 100 subscribers is when you end up hitting that threshold where you can create a custom username and username, URL, like that's when you can like essentially begin to brand yourself versus just being an empty channel. And I'm wondering if maybe that has something to do with it, like where, because like when I was briefly looking at a lot of the other channels through, like even the smallest channels, the ones that have like 0 viewers in them right now, every single one of them generally had 100+ viewers on them. So I'm curious if that instigates towards it, but at the same time, I don't know. Like it's weird, and like it's gonna be something I'm gonna work on figuring out over time, because I don't know what entirely causes it. So the BCs are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Save me the hassle of a never mind. Yeah, this. What? You're still asking about how the beast Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy, though kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying a Goobu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the floor milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road. Why don't you try head and due west and stand and look out, because a Goobu comes calling, slay it, and I might consider you telling more about old Titus. I mean, at this point, I don't know if I believe him, because he said the exact same thing about killing some rats, and he's like, kill the rats and I'll do something for you and give you information. And then now it's like, hey, kill the Goobu, would probably have to do some research and looking around for sure. Yeah, no, 100%. And like, I think part of it is just them fixing their platform and me getting an answer from the actual people is going to be the big thing, not just from general support. Because like, the issue that I made before, what's up? I'm okay. Thank you though. The thing that I made a mistake of is I made a, like, last time I streamed, I made a post when I got off stream, like late at night, like 10, 11 p.m. and was like, hey, this was a thing, what's going on? And the problem is because I made it so late, the people that were responding was the team YouTube Twitter channel, so like the general support to see if they can fix it and everything, versus if I posted it earlier in the day and then pinged the head of gaming, like, or even like retweeted on the main channel and been like, hey, this is happening to me, can we figure this out? Because if I'm having it, someone else is having it, like, that would have gotten a better answer, because he regularly responds to his tweets in the during business hours. So I need to just do that and just like make a clip, go to his main channel, retweet him and be like, hey, this is happening, and then every time it happens, just keep mentioning him. Since well, and I wasn't invested into the whole thing and deep in until 2 years ago. Well, I created and watched Twitch since 2012, and I wasn't invested into the whole thing and deep in until 22 years ago. What do you mean? What do you mean by response to anyone? The head of gaming? Yeah, like he regularly responds to a ton of people. Like, and that's the one of the biggest thing that I find really cool and interesting about the whole YouTube thing. Like, let me show you guys. This is actually really cool. So, like, if I go to Twitter. Oops. First of all, it requires me actually spelling Twitter correctly. So, with subs and how it works. Oh, yeah. No, it takes some time to figure that out. So, like, if I go to Twitter, and I go to the head of gaming's Twitter account, it's like, for every 5 things I know about Twitch, I know. Yeah, I mean, like, but the thing is, YouTube is rough around the edges, so it'll take some time to figure it out. And that makes sense. So, like, if I go to the head of gaming, this is something you would never see out of Twitch, and like this is huge to me. So like he makes a pin, you click on it, you have tweets from people, and then he responds to things regularly from people. So like, what impression is unforgivable? So let's say let me find one where he actually responded, because there's a handful of spots where he actually responds. Oh, this is a pinned one. There's one where he actually talked about issues that people were having. He went through and responded to people. There we go. So people talking about questions, pinging him, response. Talking about things, response. Talking about things, and then it's a like you go through, and he's regularly doing this, which is really cool. Bits and views, number of accounts, and all that. How streamers should think of. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, the thing is, at the end of the day, YouTube is a better platform for long-term sustainability, and like there is no question on that, especially with the road and path. Oh, that's a Goobu. Oh shit. Especially with the route that Twitch is kind of taking with their newest endeavor that they're going with. Like, honestly, I have a feeling that their newest thing that they were talking about is gonna end up having them lose a lot of people on their platform if that feature actually comes out. Like, that thing is like legitimately the stupidest thing I have ever seen, and like whoever in their executive department or their development or like whatever department you want to be talking about, whoever came up with that idea, first of all, is a genius in terms of like helping Twitch specifically make money, but like in terms of like helping people, like helping the actual streamer community, is the dumbest idea I've ever seen. Too bad I only know 4 things. No, yeah. I mean, like, the nice thing, though, Chaos, is that YouTube doesn't have too many features yet, right? So, like, there's not too many things to necessarily worry about, which is cool. Didn't think you had it in your venture. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secret. See, I told you. I don't believe this guy. He's like, kill a Goobu and I'll give you information. They should give more options besides just paying to give the boost. I mean, like, so like the thing is, that feature was originally pitched out 8 months ago or 7 months ago, roughly, And the way that they pitched it out back then actually made sense. Like back when it was originally pitched, the way it was pitched was use your channel points to help boost the communities. That made sense as a platform because then people that hung around in the community a lot, which meant that they actually enjoyed the streamer because they had a lot of points, could help boost the streamer to get them more discoverability. That to me made sense versus pay some X amount of money and then they get discoverability. The issue with that, first of all, is small streamers are going to be like, oh yeah, I can grow off of that. No, because what's happened is, for like, let's say you have somebody with 5 viewers and somebody with 1,000 viewers. The person with 5 viewers will never be able to outpay a boost compared to a 1,000 viewer stream. Second of all, with that, they're like, oh, we're going to beta test that feature. Instead of beta testing it with small streamers where that would make sense, you know, people with 5, 10, even like maybe 15, 20 viewers, like the people that really could benefit from the boost, now they're like, we're going to test it with people with 100+ viewers first because they need more discoverability. No, what that really means is they want an easy way to see, will people spend real money for an empty boost? That's all that really means. Well, the thing is, I slept on it and I have come to terms with something. Twitch is a business. We are brands, but really at the end of the day, we are pretty much franchises. Yeah, no, exactly. And like we're like that's the problem with Twitch is part of it is like they're a business. Yes, I get that. And like YouTube is a business in of itself as well. But like we're essentially just working for Twitch. And that's a problem. Like when it should just be the other way around, where we should have the control of what we're doing. We should have the control of what's happening because it is our platform, our brand, our business, whatever you want to be calling it. CEO of Subway isn't taking the owner of the Subway from down the street. Exactly. See, like they'll charge the person to start the franchise initially, but they're not taking everything in the control. They're letting them have that control. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Why did you keep calling him Titus? Maybe if you slew don't tell me to kill something else. Tretch, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Goobu had better be dead. I mean, I killed the Goobu. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in 2 with my trusty axe I did. You mean my axe? Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that friend? Nah. I say nothing. Tell me true. Was it Trechum who slew that Goobu, or was it you? Me. Chief! What are you saying? It's me! The finest axeman ever to serve the company of yours. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Who in the 7 hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in the drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Somebody's calling him out. Aye, well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of sanguine shit I've ever heard. Both of you outside, we'll learn the truth the Lomencian way. Trechum, if you didn't slay that Goobu, you may consider your contract revoked. Oh, he's getting booked. I mean, I'll read that in a second. Alright. He got wrecked. He got absolutely wrecked. So what are we saying? Like, they're gonna do what they need to, yeah. But they pay the money to maintain the servers, buy servers, create programs and features. I don't know what we expect Twitch to do. I mean, fix discoverability, that would be great, but that's not gonna make it for people. Plenty of discoverability here on YouTube, and I have 43 subscribers, and I was uploading often at certain times. Yeah, I mean, it takes time. That's the hard part. Like, it's hard. Like I feel like that's the hardest part about when you're first starting out on a platform is like you have to go almost above and beyond to a degree to make sure you're getting that initial growth, because like I feel like a new content creator, like let's say someone like you and me who have like under 100 subscribers versus someone that has like, let's say 500 to 1,000 subscribers, or even a little bit more, the amount of work that we have to put in as a small creator is exponentially more comparatively to a mid-size or a large creator because they have that established brand. So people already know to come to them by default. They already know, hey, this is someone I know. I don't have to worry about looking for someone new. All of us that are new, we have to kind of fight for that. And it's the same thing with Twitch, you know, like you have to fight for that discoverability and everything. The thing that I find kind of to it is like, why do I want to be doing growth and discoverability on a different platform just to bring it to another spot versus like with like YouTube right now, like as long as I'm consistently uploading and everything, all of it goes to one spot. Yes, I'm doing TikToks as well, but like those literally take not very long, you know. It's like very minimal bandwidth to create those things. It's not like it's like hours of editing and stuff like that like YouTube content is. We'll proceed at a normal difficulty. Oh, that's right. I remember this. I have to beat him. First man to smash his boulder will be Judge the Goobu Slayer. Oh, that's right. I remember this. We end up doing this, and then he ends up being an ass and like cheats or something, doesn't he? Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Yeah, I know. Now I remember this. I like how he's like doing nothing. That's great. Crit! I need all the crits to destroy this quickly. Hey! None of that. Oh, he has a bomb? What? I wonder if I can destroy this before the bomb destroys it. I think I can. Yeah, I did it. Easy. I think people will be quick to burn a platform and condemn Twitch on discoverability or poo on YouTube for its UI, but it's like they're doing their thing. Exactly. And that's the other thing. It's like at the end of the day, it's all about people wanting to do what they want to do, you know? Like, yeah. All right. I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson. Honest, I have. So if he wasn't the one, who was it? Was it the Fleet Miller? Save your blubbering. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzly marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so I mean, isn't that the same thing as lying? Is this the warrior? No, so what I'm doing with this game, this story is I'm going through the MSQ and I'm playing the MSQ as the class that the Warrior of Light was. So during 2.0, it's the Warrior of Light was a warrior. In 3.0, they're a dragoon. 4.0, they're a samurai / monk, depending on which part of the story you're in. And in 5.0, they're a Dark Knight. So what I'm wanting to do ideally is I want to replay the whole story as the class that the Warrior of Light was. Look, this name was whatever that name is. Alright, Whiskey. I'm going to call him Whiskey. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. No. No. You made me do random things and you lied to me. You get nothing. Like, Warrior Light was a potato. I mean, I think he was. Come on. The Warrior of Light's the true hero. And he, I think, is a potato. So I'm going to be a potato. We're doing it. We're going potato status on this. Let's see here. That explains why you have to end up coming to this area all the time. Okay. He definitely looks more like someone that would have fought Titan. Pardon. You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? See, he even knows the nickname of him. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. Oh, it's a Shola. Hey, what's up? You fancy yourself heroes then? Just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered, useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory has bought with the lifeblood to brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him in the end, but it took from us some of our very best. Wow. Hey Demon, what's up? How are you doing? How have you been? I wish we could tag our channels. What do you mean tag your channels? Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe you what you will. We mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you to Ogomora on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegarudu Sits. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending one of our... You gods, man! Have you heard nothing of I said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me? Maybe. Maybe. If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. I'm doing pretty good, Demon. Thank you for asking. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to set best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use this time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids. However trifling, remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. So, like, you know how when you are streaming FF14, it has the game tags? Like MMORPG action? Yeah, like, wish you could tag your channel with, like, stuff to make your channel more... Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, are you talking about, like, on YouTube and everything? Master Gregory's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master did not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Okay, which way are we going? East. We go east. Oh, so we're here. It's really close. Boop. See, the thing is, I don't know how much, like, to be honest, I don't know how much tags on, like, an individual channel would really actually, like, value, or not value, but, like, help, in all reality. I don't, for some reason, part of me feels like that wouldn't be helpful in of itself. There we go. I got the herring. We have the destination. Like, part of me feels like it wouldn't be helpful just because since everyone would be using it, well, the more channels you watch with this, yeah, but I mean, like, this, the thing is, like, you could, oh, there we go. That's a Nyx. For some reason, I thought a Nyx was gonna be like a fairy thing. I don't know why. The reason why I feel like that doesn't necessarily help is because, like, I'm trying to think of how to go about explaining that. Part of me feels like that wouldn't necessarily be helpful because, like, with YouTube, for example, like, it already kind of does that by default because the way it works is, like, the more you're watching certain content, like, if, let's say, I'm watching what Mr. Happy all the time, the more I watch his content, the more YouTube knows that I enjoy watching FF14, and the more I watch FF14, the more it starts suggesting more content because it'll be like, oh, other viewers that enjoy watching this specific content creator that creates this type of content also watches this content, this creator that makes content. So it's like, it's one of those where like the initial part is really hard, but like once you get past that initial hurdle and people start discovering you and start watching your content, it slowly becomes easier and easier, because then people are like, the algorithms start catching on and they're like, oh, this person watches this and they also watch that person, let me recommend this new person to this person as well. You're gonna teach me about this game when I get my computer right? Of course I am, Demon. I am all for it right now. So what I'm doing is I'm going through the story and replaying it all. So like I'm not very far into it. So if you're here to, if you want to watch and see what the story is like, this is the perfect time to be going through it. Can't wait. Yeah. So like this is the perfect time to go through and kind of just kind of relax and enjoy the story, because I'm only like 3 parts in the first expansion, so I'm only like halfway through the first expansion, and there hasn't been too much that has happened just yet, because the big stuff that has happens on the back end of the expansion versus the front end. The front end is kind of like setting the story of like, you're this unknown warrior that nobody knows, and you're becoming friends with all these different cities and gaining their trust, and then trouble kind of ensues, and you're beginning to deal with all the different primals and everything, and that's kind of where I'm at right now, where I don't necessarily, like, in the story point where we don't know what's causing the problems and why they're happening, but we know that they are a thing that's happening. So, like, well, did you deal with the Nyx? I did. So, like, this guy, I had to come to this guy because he defeated Titan prior, and he has information on how to defeat Titan. So I have to go to him to get information, and he's like, no, you have to prove your worth. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact that he did not. I think we know who he's talking about, because we just dealt with that guy, and he was kind of annoying. Lest you think me... Oh, I just read that. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Okay, so that was the beginning challenge. So now we have to get the real challenge, and then hopefully he'll actually give us information on how to defeat Titan. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master I'm going to call him Gegaru, wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gegaru desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so Rari, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, some fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak to Landonel at the camp. Wow, I can't read. Camp Tranquil. Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time, as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. I mean, to be fair, how is grabbing something from someone else at a different camp proving that I can deal with Titan? Like, I don't think that really validates anything in any way, shape, or form, if we're being realistic here. But unfortunately, he's the only one that we know that'll give us information, so we're gonna go for it and do it. Alright. Oh, this area. I haven't been here yet. At least in this playthrough. 1 second. I'm gonna check some shenanigans out. Nope. Nope. Let me see something. I want to see what causes... I don't know. Literally nothing. So bizarre. Yeah, I don't know. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Rari. The ingredients you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempts. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. For me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Cool, so nobody's out to help me. That's fantastic. Everyone's just like, here's some info. Do what you can with it. Let me be clear, this business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Killing them. That's fun. Okay. We're good. Alas, Gradinians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Ditto here being a rare exception. I gotta go for a bit. See you later, Demon. I'll make sure to get you updated on what you missed when you get back. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all of those other activities I so dearly miss. So I understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Wow. So if I say anything, I just die. Cool, thanks guys. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Rari. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Why is everyone like, nah, don't help. You got nothing to do here, and you're not going to succeed. Like, why is nobody here to trust me? Rude. Hey, Loki. Right here. There's the egg. Bum. Oh. Hi, guy. Bop. Bop. I beat him. I got him. Alright. Ugh. Ooh, my favorite mount. Pop. He's up here. We're gonna go back. We're gonna give him the egg, and he's gonna be like, "How did you do that? How did you pull it off?" I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Here's your egg. Such bravery, such recklessness, that will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uadu Noon? Question mark? He will be your next guide. Safe travels. Okay, we're gonna go to the springs. Isn't that near where Titan is? If I recall correctly? Yeah. I think. I don't even remember where Titan's... Yeah, this is supposed to be near Titan. Okay. So we're gonna go talk to the guy and then hopefully get to go battle Titan finally? Question mark? State your business. So this is the one Wisla sent me. Whiskey? I'm gonna call him Whiskey. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Why is everyone wanting to challenge me? Just let me do the thing. Persistent bugger, very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battles, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain that adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Noon. What? Okay. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. That is why I claim my position, and it is why I still hold it, and it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to the strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amajai encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned both for his strength and his gull, whatever. To even face this Amajai in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. Will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior, and bring me his necklace. Bring it on! Let's go battle. Let's go beat up an Amajai camp. Ugh, I gotta adjust myself because I'm losing myself. Alright, let's go. Where is the Amajai camp? It's over here. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Where? Is it that encampment over there? No. No, okay. That's what I thought. I was like, it can't be over there. It's too far. Bloody gruesome man. I don't even know what that says. Something. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the destination? It's hidden behind a rock. That's why I cannot see it. Cool. Where are you? There you are. Come here. Bop. And bop. And bop. Dead. Bye. I did the deed. I beat him up. And back on my dragon I go. Let's go. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum-bum. Let's see here. There we go. We're back in. Watch it. I'm gonna talk to this guy and give him the information, and he's gonna be like, "Nah, I need another challenge coming out of you. I need you to really prove. Tell me, is our old nemesis dead? I mean, here's your necklace that you wanted. 'Tis a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied on from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck? I wonder. Probably a little bit of dumb luck. Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. I thought I was fighting Titan, not looking for an ingredient. Why? A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a well-wicked worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but well-worked worms are far fewer number. Rarity. Loki's a monster. Loki's a monster. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but well-worked worms are far fewer in numbers. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sangoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. Loki's a monster, you guys. There's an area with anglers to the east. I will mark it upon your map. along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Seems kind of iffy. Seems really iffy. Over here. There we go. We're making some progress. There we go. It's like, what was that? I saw something behind my screen for a moment. Oh, they're right here. Anglers, hi anglers. Bop. Bop. How many do I kill? Oh, there we go. That was easy. I just needed to kill one. Easy enough. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go. Okay. We'll fly. It's faster. There's that worm location that we're looking for. We're going to use that. Alright. Let's see here. Welwick worm territory. Come here. Pa! Come here. Come to me. We will beat you up. Ah! Run away! Run away! Okay. Got out of his way. Oh, that was easy. He dead. We got him. We go back. We go back. It's my least favorite mount. Just because of the music. It's just, I don't know why. It's just, I don't enjoy this mount. Like the music is like to me. Largely. Bop. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Here you go. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Whiskey. I'm gonna call him Whiskey, just like I have been. Sorry not, or worry not. You have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to... Oh, for the nonce? Nonce? What is that supposed to mean? You should return to Costa del Sol and seek Whiskey's counsels. But hold on a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would like you to deliver to him. What are we delivering? The captain was all fond of this brandy wine. I would be grateful if you could devour it or deliver it. Devour, wow, okay. Apparently that's what I want to be doing to the drink. And on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have owned to this wisdom and generosity. Whiskey was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that it is still the case now. Please give him my regards. Okay. I mean, we're gonna go back to him again and go talk to him, so let's see. Go back to Costa del Sol. We're gonna go say hi to some people, because why not? Let's see here. Interesting. I find that interesting. Okay. I mean, we're gonna figure this out. Ooh, what is this one? This is... Garuda? Garuda. Yeah, this is Garuda. Love it. Well met, Rory. Landonel and Udon Noon both speak highly of you. What brings you here today? I was gonna give you some wine. My favorite. I shall have to thank the Noon personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you will not have to travel to Aldenard? Aldenard this time to obtain it. Where am I going then? Oh, it's somewhere around here. Truth be told, I never intended to tell you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Onzu Nazan. He will direct you to the Ring Catcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Oh, so that's why we go to Brayflox long stop, because I have to get an ingredient there. Okay, that makes a lot more sense why we go there in the first place. I never, like, that's always the interesting thing. I never understood why you have to end up going to all these different dungeons as you progress through the story, because I didn't pay attention to the story very closely. So going through it now, it's like, okay, this makes so much more sense why we have to go to each place. Like, there's a reason for each location. What's the hurry, Venture? Something happening over at the Gobby settlement? I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but ain't go talk to the skipper yonder. She'll ferry you to the Ring Catcher Gully. Or I'll just fly over. On my claw mount. Let's go. Ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba. Bum, 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 bum. Where? Oh, that's right. This is the one that's like way over here. Where's Brayflox then? Oh, that's Brayflox. Oh. Rip. I know where I'm going. No judging. Also, my throat's killing me today. I don't know why. It's kind of sad, a little bit. Tongue flaps of whiskey be reaching ears of Brayflox. Uplander is come for tasty fresh gobbistries. Yes. Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beasts chase Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock these goodly Uplander give safety to Longstop with much hand lending. What? Use the duty finder to enter. Oh, okay, I can do this. I'll unsync it. Undersized party, so I can just do it myself. Confirm. Enter. So I think I could solo this still. It's level 32, so it's doable. Meaning I should get to fight Titan soon. Because I think, if I remember correctly, Titan is level 34? Or something along those lines? I'm not entirely positive. But going off of memory, I think it's something along those lines. Bum, 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 bum. Oh god. That's a big old dinosaur. Okay. Let's see how many things I can pull without just getting blown up and killed. That's the first challenge here. There's the dragon. Alright. Go. I mean, they're not chasing me, so that's good. That's a dead end. I want to say I'm... Ah! Stop! Stop! I need to take this map down. Leave me alone. Oh, hi! Follow me. Come with me. Let's go. We're gonna go this way. I got my key. I wonder if I can open this without... Nope, I have to deal with these things first. Okay. Okay, let's go. Come here. You guys come here. Let's destroy you guys. Come here. Come over here. We'll come over to the monkey so I can kill the monkey as well. That's the first goal, because I don't want to leave something behind. Come on, I'm the warrior of light. We can't let anybody be left behind. We defeat everything. Not literally. I don't have the patience to go after everything that's not chasing me, if we're being realistic here. I will hunt everything that chases me, though. Alright, come here. Bop. Get out of there. I don't... Oh, why are you poisoning me? Not cool. I don't like that. Hey. Come on. None of that. I'll buff myself up with some defiance, because why the hell not? Let's do that. What is that? Get out of here. Out of that way. We're good. We're chilling. Okay. 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 That was easy. Okay, let's go. Continue on through the dungeon and our mission. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Oh, that's right. Why? Come here. Come with me. Come here. Come with me. You guys come with me too. Let's go. I think this way, right? I think. What's up, Valak? How are you doing? How's your evening or day? Let's go with day, just because I feel like day is a good universal term. There's a lot of monsters. Let's do this. Let's just AoE all of them, because it's going to save us some hassle doing some of that. You're catching me in the middle of playing New Game Plus today. I'm currently working on getting myself prepared for Endwalker, and for that, what I'm doing is I'm replaying the entire MSQ, ideally also the trials and raids and all that, because I want to make sure that I have... Oh, hey, come here. Hey, no, come here. Come here. Oh, he's not gonna... Okay, whatever, fine. He's fine. I'm working on replaying the whole story because I want to make sure that I have all of it fresh in my mind. That way when the expansion comes, I can remember it all, because there's a lot of the parts of the story, like the 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, I haven't really played since the expansions first came out. So like 2.0, I haven't really played since like, what, 8 years now? So I don't remember the story very well. So like going through all of this right now is like jogging my memory of like what happened, and like it's really fun to remind myself like why did I have to go to all these dungeons? What did I have to go through as the Warrior of Light and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be really cool to be prepared for Endwalker. Why? Come here, focus on me. Why are the brave flocks? There we go. Stop. Can we just kill? I always forget how weak I am as a warrior, because my main is normally a samurai, and a samurai does so much more damage in comparison to a warrior, especially since I'm like level 50 as my warrior versus level 80 on my samurai. And since I'm running this unsynced, I'm used to like the big boy damage of a samurai. Okay, there we go. But you know, it is what it is. Alright, there we go. Got some gloves. Are you good? He's good. We're chilling. We're gonna go this way, because why the hell not? Oh, there's another treasure chest here. I don't know where that came from. I don't need to go up there. I don't think I do, at least. I think this way? I don't remember this dungeon very well, to be honest. I feel like it's somewhere around here I have to go. Why does everything attack the people the moment I show up? They were all living in peace. Oh, shit. Oh, come here. Focus on me. Focus on me. He's almost dead. Jesus. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Get off the treasure! Oh my god. Get off of... He's not gonna let me click on it. There we go. I'm like, get off of it so I can pick it up already. Jesus. Not cool. Is it this way that I go? This is a challenge now. I don't remember where I go in this dungeon. I remember that it's like something along the lines of like, you blow something up. I think. No, I came from there, meaning... No, go this way. Okay, there we go, there we go. I figured it out. I adulted. I just turned around and went the wrong way. Which is fine. Oh. This gate was open this whole time? Oopsies. Alright. This way. Oh, I can't run yet. It's fine. It's fine. I'm like a glowing light bulb of a warrior. It's like a literal beacon. Come with me, and we'll see all the imaginations. I don't know why I just randomly thought of like Willy Wonka's song. Like in any way, shape, or form. I have no idea. For some reason, on my train of thought, I was like, that makes sense. Come here, Hellbender. That's a lot of things. Maybe I should AoE them. AoE! Yeah. We'll do AoEs. AoEs are good. AoEs are useful. There we go. Ah! Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. I can't move. That's not... Oh, shit. I almost died. Oopsies. Ah! I could have been bad. Stop! Making me not move. Oh. I'm kind of in a bubble. Oh, I have to hit the bubble. I was like, I can't get out. I can't do anything. That's right, because that's a mechanic that you'd have to do with a party normally. That's right. I was like, what's going on here? Ah! Over here. Stop! Oh my god. Stop putting me in a goddamn bubble. Stop! The Lala will not be contained. What? Oh god. Doesn't the dragon... Oh yeah, the dragon like eats the shit out of him. Okay, let's use some shields a little bit because I'm a... Ah! Are you running away? You are running away. Coward! Coward. Fine. Oh, there's a treasure! We can't forget the treasure. Even though I don't need it. It's free materials for me to break down into pieces, so might as well take it. Alright, let's go. Oh, I can go to the boss. Bum bum bum. I'll kill all these guys before I go to fight the actual boss, though. Just so I don't have to deal with these guys attacking me randomly. Come with me. And you will die. Or do I... Yeah, I should be good. Come here. You guys all die first, and then we go fight the boss. That's the goal. Bop. There we go. How do I earn... There we go. I don't entirely understand the warrior's rotation, to be honest. Like, how does he earn the, like, rage points or whatever you call it? Oh, well, there's the dragon that I pissed off earlier. And it's back. Loving to see it. Let's go. I'm trying to remember if I get to fight Titan before I go to part 4 of the story, or if Titan is part of part 5 or part 4 of the story. Because I know my goal for tonight is finishing part 3, but it would be kind of upsetting a little bit if we don't get to fight Titan until part 4. Like, part of me feels like it's part of this ending story piece. Like, I couldn't imagine it not being like that. I mean, after this, like, after defeating this dragon, they better give me information to go fight Titan. Like, there's no way that I can't not handle him. Like, I fought a freaking... Oh, get out of there. Bye. Stupid dragon. Stop with the toxic shenanigans. Oh, shit. Come here. None of that. Let's not heal. Oh, come on. Really? Come here. I wonder if I can out-heal his regen. No, let's move you. Come here. Come here. Ow! Stop that. It's not fair. It's rude. I'm here. It's freaking annoying. I guess this is like situation like this is where having a party is useful, because then oh, I done fucked up. Come here, come with me. Come with me. Because he would normally target someone else in the party, and then you could like aim where the thing goes, but because I'm by myself, he's kind of only targeting me. And that's kind of a problem, to be honest. Because he's gonna keep healing if I don't keep him out of his freaking nest. There we go. We did it. Alright. We beat the dragon. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-ba-bum. We achieved what was not possible. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what Brayflox has to say, other than like completely broken English. Psh, goodly Uplander has thanks for Gobbyflock. Flighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brayflox happy gives tasty flesh gobby treats to clever Uplander. What? Cheese's stinky sweats gobby treats. Special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby gouda. Brayflox every says. What? You caught that, right, Echo? The speech on that is ridiculous. Like, and this is like a common occurrence on this. Like, it seems like anytime I'm dealing with like the beastmen, like the different like not creatures, but like different species of people that live in Eorzea, like if they're not human, they have the most interesting way of speaking. Which, I mean, I guess makes sense because English is probably not their first language. It's just really fun and amusing. Like the fairies did the same thing. Like they would be like the walkie people help the flyy people, and I'm like, the flying people? Sniff, sniff. I gather you solved Brayflox's little problem. Yeah, here's some cheese. By the god, that unholy stench. This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How is it made? At best, you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Yeah, don't... Why would you even mention that? Now I have an idea of what kind of milk they're using, and that's not okay. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Why is he forgetting the wine? Brave Rari, thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamana Lamani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip. He'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamanani my regards. This sounds like a trap. Like a really bad trap. And I'm not here for it, to be honest. Because this is not okay. Over here. Sweat, grime, and blood. I, the reek of blood, an adventure. Unless I am mistaken, what brings you to Wineport? Some wine. I think. An order, let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of lume and perfume, Costa del Sol, and there is also an unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gegaru would not settle for anything less than the best. Durswitz and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. Oh, he's a Lala. He was part of the crew? Ooh, fancy. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you're no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. Yes. Give me the wine. Let's see something here. I'm gonna check something. Ba-da-ba! I wonder. I mean, that could be it, maybe? Let me see something. I'm checking something real quick because I'm curious about something. No, that's not it then. I'll keep doing deducing of the features. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more of a mere hobby. I wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and whiskey must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Gallant. I'm going to call him Gallant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Verbland. Wow, names. Again. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, he must needs beg his assistance. He's over here, right? Why won't people help me? Please? There he is. Oh, he does look fancy. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I am in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Venator bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has a palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you Gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Wow. Rude. He's like, nah, you ain't good enough. Get lost. That seems a little extreme to me. I take it he said no. Really, in those words? Well, I can't say I'm not surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Linz of Lominsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. What approach is that, mister? There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. Suitable wine, wow, I can't read. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The other breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the Veneris of Winesport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never before seen quality. Baccharis grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpass all others. This includes the most aromatic and most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Baccharis wine were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm, you see. I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But, as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wines. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Gallant to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the Vignerons tend the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking to them. Maybe. Pop. I don't trust this. Sounds like a trap. Not here. Are they up there? Where am I going to talk to these people? Oh, he's right here. I was like, where the hell am I looking to talk to these guys? Bacchus wine? Bah, don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with this stuff. Though I could keep the wine safe from thieves and elements, never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. So the primal pissed him off. That's good to know. Who else did he piss off? I haven't had any water. I just realized I've only been drinking energy drink. Okay. There we go. Jung bar. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Wow, so nobody's gonna help us. Well, I wonder what this guy's next idea is. No luck. Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vinateer. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomora, I fell to a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized that there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost. I mean, that's kind of rough, a little bit. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there's much I miss about my life with a company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. Have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I want. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across a Verbeland as a vagabond drunk. Oh, okay, my throat. I suspect I was looking for a place to die because I very nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health. And it is he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me find my new calling. Okay. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dreams. Okay, there we go. Wow, I don't know why I can't read ever. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you could deliver it to him in my steed. Dress sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Ritsky can tell you where you find him. These names, you guys, it's absolutely bonkers. Where are we going? Oh, he's just by the gully. That's easy. He's like really close by. Not far at all. He's right here. Found him. Oh, this guy. He's like a shop and all. Dressed. Oh, you mean the hermit? I'd toss him a few gil when he needed an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. Oh, is it the guy that's like in the like home by himself that we end up going to and talk to all the time? It is. Okay, so that's why we end up going there all the time. That makes so much more sense now. So we're going there because he needed help with a wine. Or not, he has hints towards what we could do about the wine issue that we're dealing with. Because if we can get the wine, we can get information on Titan. And if we can get information on Titan, we can then go deal with him. It's an ever-ending circle here. Where are you? There you are. Oh, well, what do you want? Oh, he does look a little messed up. I did not ask for this. Who sent you? Don't worry about that. Just agree to take it. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Okay, let's go deal with the midges. Whatever the midges are. What are the midges? Are those the midges? No, that's a Hellclaw. That's dangerous. And it will attack me. Why the hell is this here? Jesus. No. Go away. I don't want to attack that. That thing is like... That thing will kill me. Because it's at the same level as me. That's not good. Like... So like in this game, if you run into a monster that has that little symbol by its name, this little like... kind of like triangle sort of thing, it essentially means it's like a harder mob that you can fight. So it's like a... I'm trying to think of like what would be the best way to describe it. It's like a map boss kind of almost, or like a zone boss. Would be like the best way I could think of it almost, because like different areas will have different mobs like that. Some of them will aggro you on sight. Some of them won't aggro you until you attack them, which is nice. I don't remember what that one does, but a lot of the times they'll drop decent items or they're hunt marks. So like when you go to your hi Gubu, when you go to your military base, like your Grand Company, you can get hunt marks, which are like little like missions where it's like hunt this specific thing, and if you kill it, you get currency for killing it. And sometimes those things come up. And I have I need one more to kill. Okay. I'm pretty sure this thing would... What the hell was that? Like, if I attack it... Ah! Oh, I guess it doesn't do that much damage to me. Leave me alone. I guess I do have... Yeah, see, like, I do so little damage to it in comparison. Like, it actually hurts me. I don't know if I can actually kill this thing at level 50. Can I chain classes? Nope. Not during combat. Well, I'm gonna run away then, because I'm not gonna be able to kill that thing. Leave me alone. Good. Here. Just so he doesn't screw with me again. Come here. We're gonna make sure you die, because I don't want to deal with you later. Come here. See, even at level 80, I'm doing some damage. There we go. Like, he actually hurts me. What? What? No, 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 no. Uh-uh. What? I can't move. No. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Stop. Die. Stop. The stupid stun. He's gonna literally kill me just because he's stunning me infinitely. That's not okay. Bullshit. Stop it. Oh my god. What the hell? Stop. Oh my god. Am I really gonna die at level 80 onto this thing? This is dumb. Stop. Stop! This is dumb. Oh my god, what the hell? The hand. Come here. No. You're gonna fucking die. No! Stop hitting me! You know what? I'm doing this. The moment I can attack you. Come here. No. No. Uh-uh. None of that. None of that. Come here. No, you're gonna fucking, like... You piss me off now. You die. Get the hell out of here. God damn it. Stupid. The fact that I had that much trouble at level 80 with that thing is dumb. He just like infinitely stunned me. That's dumb. Stupid monster. So dumb. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me even after what my comrades did to your country. We were on reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, none have survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands, just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway across the world. I just want to go home. I mean, that's valid. I wish to thank the shaman for the wine, but that was overly kind. But would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If I place in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine, see? It should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please, take them to Shamanai for me. I'm glad he's moving on his own life. I hope one day to do the same. Oh, that monster was dumb, Echo. Just dumb. I should not have had that much of a problem with level 500 gear when that monster was level 50. He like legitimately infinitely stunned me, and like if I just let him have his way, I would have actually died. Like, what is that? What's that shenanigans? That's what I meant by like that's a hard like one of those like territory bosses or like map zone bosses. Like they're just annoying to fight because you're generally like supposed to fight them with like a full group of people. And here I am like I'm gonna take it out myself. Yeah, that almost ended real bad. I kind of feel bad that I killed the guy though. I had like one little like new player was like, let me try healing you, and because he healed me, he took aggro because healing always takes a lot of aggro away from people, and he just died in one shot, which is really unfortunate. It has been some time, Rory. What news do you have of Dressed? This thing. So, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Jess and I, two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Rory. Yes. By the gods, listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Dress's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I am certain. These are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Oh shit, okay. Do you know what that means? Somewhere in Ringcatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. I don't think he's gonna remember anything. That guy is like traumatized by the world. Like legit traumatized. But yeah, I mean, you never know. Ba bum 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 ba da ba ba bum ba da bum ba da bum. Let's see if he remembers where. I don't think this guy's gonna remember anything, to be honest. I think it's gonna be one of those where it's gonna be like, give him the leave, and he's gonna be like, I think it was in this area, and then it's not gonna be in that area, and then I don't even know. It's gonna be somewhere. Oh, hello again. What is it? Where did you get this rope? Tell me. It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found him near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gubu tracks though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gubus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Oof. Interesting. What was that? Saw like something pop up on my screen for a second. Weird. Okay. So he's like, it's over here somewhere, but I don't know anything about it. See, I kind of had a feeling he'd be kind of, to a degree, kind of clueless about the whole situation. There it is. Oh shit. It's a big gubu. You're gonna die though. That's fine. They're only like level 30. It's easy. Hey! Don't attack me. You die. Gubu Fang. So what is the deliver the Bacchus cutting to Shaman and Lorena? What is finding? I got the Bacchus cutting from a Gubu. I mean, you know, I guess that I don't know. I understand how that works, but apparently the Gubu was holding on to some of the vines. There we go. What did Dress have to say, Rory? Tell me everything. Here's a vine. He's gonna be like, oh my god, you found it. You have solved my woes. I was right, this smell, this texture I hold in my hand. A Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I have refused to believe that a common adventurer and a novice financier could. Don't judge me. We're both Lalas. 12 is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Where did you find this fascinating specimen? Mine. Well, you would offer this to me? Why would you offer it to him? This guy was rude. There is none but better positioning to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master. I guess that is fair. He is an expert. You have the resources, knowledge, and the passion to do so. I would be selfish. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. So we help them rekindle the wine. Sir, you needn't. Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. This couldn't possibly be. A 1547 Bacchus? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of the Wineport, I say. He's made us an offer we cannot refuse. He'll find no finer wine. You have forever changed, Wineport Rory. Thank you for the kindness and your generosity. And do not permit me to delay you any further. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Whiskey. Yes. We helped solve the issue. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Yes. Yes, you will. Let's go. Okay. Let's see here. This mount every time always throws me off so much, and it's like, I don't know why. I'm just like not a fan of it, and I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't know why, but I will. It's kind of funny. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine asked you to bring? Here's the fanciest wine I've ever found. Is that 7 hells, a 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you have went, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. Okay. Hey, Yashola! She's returned. You have a look of a man who has been seeing the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor, and this while the shadow of a titan looms over us all? It beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism? Had I been asked to endure such ignominy? Yeah. I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. I mean, yeah, I was kind of forced into doing that, unfortunately. Like, I didn't have a choice in the matter. Lady Stola, Sir Senpai. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's knees. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Who is this? Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. What? Oh, it's Gubu Guy and all those guys. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Rory has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhaps you would be so kind as to enlighten him? Aye, aye, fair, fair. There is no sense of hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected without a second thought. Oh, so they were all testing me this whole time. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls, eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too well capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you denied to test Rari with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment you and your fellows? They better say that I'm ready. He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite any repeated warnings that I could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as a child of the sands, struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. He, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. Psh! Willie Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty rockmen. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Rory, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Oh, so they were all part of the Company of Heroes. Oh, so that's why they were testing me. I guess that makes a little bit more sense. I thought it was only him that was part of the Company of Heroes, and they were all kind of like working with him. But if they were all part of it all together, that makes a lot more sense to me. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend, Titan's Bane. Rari, Titan's Bane. Yeah, I will defeat Titan. I will do it. We get a celebration. The story's finally become a little bit more elaborate. This way. I was like, where do I go? This way. Bronze skin beauty. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Okay. Where do I go? Where do I go to enjoy the show? This way. The show is this way. Oh, I get some food? Let's go. The food looks okay. It's not like I wouldn't say it's top quality, but it's acceptable. I'll just say I've seen better. Da-da! Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out of the heavens in celebration. Wow. That is some fancy food if it's doing all of that for us. Jesus. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa, Eorzea, or of anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. I mean, that's helpful to know. Push, skoosh. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighting thing. Gooby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Okay, so I don't get help from you. It's good to know. Ah, Rari, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landarel sends his regards. I will let him know that you said hi. So far I've gotten, I cannot help you, say hi to him, and don't think about anything other than fighting him when you get to him. Very useful advice. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. So, he will struggle to beat me. And what's the last one? This piece of advice. You are a veteran of countless battles, Rory. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. So far, none of them gave me any actual advice. Yashola, please tell me you have advice for me. You are kind to indulge them, Rory. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you. Whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to come. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. It's true. He still hasn't given us any information on how to fight Titan. And we need to kind of go deal with that, like, now. Let's... You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we shall show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenoska. There you will meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you will see that it is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in your method. I mean, that still kind of feels like a lot, if we're being realistic. Like, can't you just tell him that I'm here? Just saying. That's my thought here. Like, can't we just tell him that I'm here to do something? Why do I have to, like, whistle from the rooftops? One destination. I'm whistling. Let's see here. Where's the next mark? I don't even know. Oh, there it is. It's right here. No? Where the hell did it go? There it is. Last spot. Okay. Third and final. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I'm having too much fun with the whistling. I don't think that's allowed. I think that's not okay. Okay. Why is he hiding here? Oh, he's up here. Oh, there you are. Found you. Greetings, mate. Might you be the one the captain said would come calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explained myself twice. Okay, tell me the info. Lord of Crag, we fight him now. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetherite. See? Ooh. He's like, what's that look for? Not familiar with him? She's like, no, I'm familiar. It's just, it always ends badly. He speaks of an unamplified Aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Rory. She's like, here's all the information you really need. Well, if it isn't the Charlene lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogamura form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Ha! Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. So how did you get there? The kobolds are always digging up new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see? Funny thing is, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that as got us thinking. I mean, Ogamoro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't it? And getting around in a city that big would be right pain in the arse if you didn't have an aetheryte, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one, didn't it? I mean, that's fair. Even if there were aetheryte shards in the depths of Ogamoro, you would have needed to attune yourself to them before you could identify the signatures within the life stream. Well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlian bloke to help us. See, he delivered us right into the Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing but Charlian scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Okay, so they had somebody that helped them? But who was this person? Did he know? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetheryte in question happened to be. Yes, but in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to. It seems like she has like an idea of what's going on, but she's not talking about it yet. It is possible, in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend upon whether or not I am worthy of salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't you all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the aetheryte? It ain't far, though. There's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. Okay, let's go take care of it. Bam, bam. Let's go fight. Let's go fight Titan. We got this, you guys. Oh, there it is. Why did I think this wasn't the Titan? For some reason, I thought over here was the aetheryte for, like, I don't even know what I thought this area was for. But I did not think it was Titan. I'm gonna run it synced as well, because that way it's a little bit more challenging. Instead of going in by myself, I'll run it with a party. So this is the aetheryte, the company of heroes used to gain access to the Titan Sanctuary. It is as Palpamos speculated. In its present state, this aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purpose. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. It seems you will have to proceed without me, Rari. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your own path of escape. Oh, so you're gonna... Okay, I got it. So she's gonna stand here and keep a gate open for us, essentially. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the aetheryte signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worthy of the salt. I love that reference, like, am I worthy of the salt, you guys? Maybe, maybe not, we will see. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparations. The navel is now accessible. Okay, so I don't want to do this synced, or unsynced. I want to run it actually synced, so undo that. And then hopefully the wait isn't too long on this. Hopefully it's like a couple minutes, if that. Let's turn off Brave Flux, because I'm not doing that one anymore. It's not horrible. 6 minutes for a wait. It's not horrible. What? Are you talking about, are you laughing at the salt reference on that? I guess she's worthy of the salt. I don't know what to say about that. Like, I don't entirely know what worthy of the salt entirely means, but, you know, at least she was worthy, because that means we can actually go in and take care of it. Let's go kill things while we wait. Maybe. What, like, I'm curious, because I have no idea what, like, worthy of the salt would mean. Like, what would you guess worthy of the salt means? Like, if you had, like, because I don't even know. I'm like, I have no idea what that means, really. I'm just gonna kill everything while I wait. Ba-da-dum-bum. Let's put it this way: if this goes past like 5 minutes in me trying to like wait for this to queue up, I might end up running it unsynced because impatient. If we're being entirely realistic here, because it's always the hardest part is like waiting for queue times to go off and everything. It takes time and it's always a challenge. That's a cool sight. Bum bum bum. I'm like on my giant freaking mount while I'm like on my chair being like, let's go. Bum bum bum. I got a giant behemoth. Oh hell no. 9 minutes now? Nah. Nah. Let me see if there's anybody in my FC that wants to run the naval. Let's see if anyone in my... Just because I'm impatient. And I would imagine I could probably solo it, but I don't know. Especially, like, the moment this increased to like 9 minutes, I was like, not so much. Lost the interest in wanting to wait immediately. Let's see. If nobody responds, let me see. Who's even online in the FC right now? That's the other question that I need to see. Because maybe there's... Which are... Let's see here. Who's online right now? We have a few people. Phoebe. Yeah, we don't have a lot of people. A lot of them are in dungeons right now. Yeah, most of them are in dungeons. I will invite when we get out of the duty finder. Invite a party! Just healer and 2 DPS. The healer and 2 DPS. What are they gonna run? It shouldn't matter. I heal. Sweet. I heal. So Moonfox is healing. Velma. Let's see. Velma stabs. Stabby? Stab? I love. Doesn't matter. I'm saying. I guess if we can run it unsynced, I guess. I guess we can run unsynced. I guess. We'll run it unsynced. It'll be easier and it'll be faster. Because impatience. Okay, let's see what happens with this shenanigans. Bum, 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 bum. On to Tide. Look, an overdweller. Yes, an invader from above. He uses our aetherites against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary, trespassed, violated, and defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, then Limsa Lomensa and her oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. O Father, O Great Father, Lord of Craigs, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you. Uh-oh. They're summoning him. No. It's fine. We got this. It's going pretty good, Silence. We're fighting Titan, finally. So I think this is the end of part 3 of the main story. Like, I think this is the last quest. He has come! He has come! The Lord of Crags, Titan has come! Overdweller, art thou deaf to your weeping? Thy vile kind covenanteth ever the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring Ifrit low. Godly overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee shall I wreak a terrible vengeance. Oh shit. He's pissed. Right? He has some serious gains. Let's go. Bop! Come here. He's like, oh shit. Our hair. He's doing it again? Oh yeah, he is. Because we got past the mechanic so quickly. Oh! We skipped like all the mechanics. We're just like one shot. Fury's blow, dead. Oh, he's involved. Oh, there we go. Oh, we just beat him. That was quick. Rip. That was quick. Well, we beat him. We literally killed him in like 3 seconds. This is what happens when you run it unsynced. He's just like, nah, you don't stand a chance. Like, I probably should have tried doing it by myself, really. Like, maybe nah, we're good. We're good. We beat him. We don't need to go fighting him again. We did the deed. Hey, Y'shtola, I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. You have completed a quest, A Realm Reborn Part 3, exiting New Game Plus. Yay! We finished Part 3, you guys. Alright, I'm going to start up Part 4, and then I think that's where I'm going to call it for the night, because I think that's a good place to start for our next stream, will be Part 4, because all we have left now is these last 3 parts for the first expansion, and then we have a lot more to go before November 19th. That's the biggest challenge. There's a lot more to go. So I'll start it here, just so I have it, so I don't forget. And then, there we go. Alright, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. But before I do that, what we're going to do is I'm going to do one last check on on the YouTube channel, because I want to use this clip for showing that my stream isn't appearing and how other streams that are more simplistic do show up on the gaming channel, because that way I could like throw that in as a support thing and figure out what's going on. So if I go to gaming.youtube.com, I'll probably jump on Discord and like what? I don't get what that face is for. I'm really confused. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check both this Final Fantasy channel, and I'm going to check both this Final Fantasy channel, because there's 2 of them for some reason, and we still don't entirely know why there's 2. So if I go into this first one, which is kind of the secondary one that doesn't have as many viewers in general, but I think I might. When I check this first channel, it shows that my stream isn't in here. So that's one channel that it's not appearing in. When I go into the secondary one, which is the main one, when I go into the live stream, it shows again that my stream is not showing up right over here in this area. It's all just kind of random streams and everything. And then as a reference point, we're going to show that support had mentioned that hashtags, all that kind of stuff is kind of important. So we're going to use this person's stream as a point of reference because I saw his stream earlier. And we'll show how when you go in here, there's no hashtags whatsoever, and his stream still appears, and all it has is his name. So from there, if I go to my channel, to the studio, to show that I have everything that I should be doing proper on mine, I'm going to go to my live screen so I can look at my live feed and all that. Jump into here. So it shows Final Fantasy 14. I do mention it, just like that other streamer made sure to mention it. I have my game genre to FF14 online, just like I should. It's set to gaming, just like I should. As well as when I go into the edit, it does have hashtags FF14, FF14. A lot of the key hashtags that are very key to the game. For some reason, it doesn't appear. I mentioned the gaming category. I mentioned the game level. So I do all of the steps that I should be doing. I even make sure I mention helpful tags down here. FF14, Final Fantasy, Our Realm Reborn, all of the things that I should be listing. And for some reason, it's not going in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this entire clip here, clip this back end, and then use it as a way to like post over on Twitter and be like, what is going on with this? So that's kind of my plan on that. So I'll turn this off now, go back to the game. With that, you guys, I'm going to call it a night. Appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out. Echo, Silence, Demon if you're around, Valak if you're around, everyone else that's in chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out. I'll probably jump over on Discord and the night with a game or two, or even just chilling and vibing. With that, I will talk to you guys all later, and bye!